Hello people, and today I will be reviewing the long-awaited The Peladon Tales. It's a John Pertwee story, the Third Doctor. We've got, on the box, it's PG for mild violence, infrequent, mild, coarse language. It's a 3-disc box set, and it's one of the best box sets that you can get. It's got the new BBC logo. And as you see, the stories in the box set: The Curse of Peladon and The Monster of Peladon. Now, in the blurb of the box, we have the Third Doctor must face his old enemies, the Ice Warriors, in these two 1970s classic adventures set on the feudal world of Peladon. Now, on the box, we have, on the picture of the box, we have John Pertwee, the Third Doctor, who's absolutely fantastic. We have the Ice Warrior, who also stars in these two classic adventures. We've got Alpha Centauri, this weird-looking creature, who's also ambassador. We've got the statue of Agador. We've got the Agador creature, who all the locals praise and all think they're extinct and all mythical. And we've also got the castle where all the stories are set in Peladon. So the cover is great. We've also got those purple roundels. I don't know if you can see it, you can just see it. And it's absolutely great. I love this box set, I really do. And on the side we have the DVDs, The Curse of Peladon and The Monster of Peladon. We've also got, brought to you by 2 Entertain, and once again it's a 3 DVD box set, and on the back it's the same as the front, really. And yes, so yep, that's the box, and the logo's all shiny. And yeah, so that's the box. And the first DVD I will be reviewing is The Curse of Peladon. Now, it's a story from John Pertwee, years 1970 to 1974. Now, here's a little picture of John Pertwee. It's PG for mild violence, infrequent, mild, coarse language. On the cover, we have John Pertwee, the Third Doctor. We've got an Ice Lord, who's like in charge of all the Ice Warriors. We've got Alpha Centauri, who stars in both stories, and she's pretty much an ambassador. We've got Agador, who stars in both adventures too. We've got Joe Grant, the Doctor's companion. We've got the King of Peladon, and we've got a little picture of Peladon, like on the front cover. We've also got an archway, and we've got the 2 lanterns that are all like lit up. So it's really good. I love the colour, and it's all like purple and everything, and I really like this. So yeah, it's got the new BBC logo to it. Yeah, and yeah, it's really good. So that's the front of the DVD. Now the back of the DVD, we've got the pictures, we've got the storyline, we've got the special features, and the running time. Now, this story is by Brian Hales and starring John Pertwee. So this storyline is The Curse of Peladon. Taking a test flight in the TARDIS, the Doctor and Joe take an intelligent landing on the planet Peladon, mistaken for Earth. The Doctor soon finds himself chairing the committee of alien delegates, assessing Peladon's pretension to join the Galactic Federation. When one of the king's advisors is killed, the High Priest fears the ancient curse of Agador is at work, but the Doctor suspects his old enemies, the Ice Warriors, are to blame. Can the Doctor and Joe uncover the identity of the saboteurs before a major diplomatic incident plunges into war. Now, that is a great storyline, and here's the special features. Now, commentary by Katie Manning, Joe Grant, the Doctor's companion, Barry Letts, producer, Terrence Dick, script editor, and Chris D'Oli Jones, production assistant. The Peladon Saga, Part 1. Cast and crew recall the making of The Curse of Peladon, including interviews with Donald Gee, Nina Thompson, and Ralph Watson. Warriors of Mars, a brief history of the Ice Warriors in Doctor Who by the people who designed and brought them to life. John and Katie. Look back at one of the most fondly remembered Doctor companions pairing in the show's history. John Pertwee, Third Doctor, and Katie Manning's Eugene Agent Joe Grant. Storyboard, compression, visual effects designer Ian Scoon's hands-drawn storyboards for the opening sequence are completed with the final version as seen on screen. Radio times billings, production information, subtitles, photo gallery, digitally remastered picture and sound quality. Now this, the running time of this is 153 minutes approx, and it's a Region 4 DVD. Now the pictures for the story, we've got this weird creature, we've got an Ice Lord and an Ice Warrior behind him, we've got the Third Doctor's TARDIS about to fall and plunge to like a cliff edge, we've got the Third Doctor Joe, we've got Alpha Centauri, and the King of Peladon. So yeah, that's the pictures and the back of the disc. And now we'll just look inside the DVD there, and here's the DVD. It's absolutely great. I love The Curse of Peladon. It's a really good story. It's a disc, Region 4 disc, like I said before, and it's accompanied by ABC. So yes, and it's also got the BBC logo there too. And the disc is exactly like the cover, and I love the disc, absolutely love it. We've got the chapter points for The Curse of Peladon, and it's a 4-part adventure, and it's really good. So we've also, so yeah, that's the DVD, and I rate it probably a 7.5 out of 10. It's really good. It's really good. And also, I've got a booklet for The Curse of Peladon, and it's by the Target things. So yeah, just remember that, the Target booklets, and you can also get this. It's very cheap. It's really good, and it's got the Third Doctor on the cover. It's got Alpha Centauri. It's got an Ice Warrior and Agador. So yeah, that's just the booklet. Now we'll get back to a DVD review. So yeah, it's a 7.5 out of 10. It's really good. And yeah, this is The Curse of Peladon. Now the next one in the box set is The Monster of Peladon. Now this is my favourite in the box set by far. And this is a John Pertwee story, and it's years 1970 to 1974. Now it's PG for mild violence, infrequent mild coarse language. Now here's a little picture of the Third Doctor. And yeah, so here's the cover. We've got the Queen of Peladon. Now it's been 50 years after the Curse of Peladon, and the king's now dead, and this is his daughter, the Queen of Peladon, and she's like the queen, but she hasn't got much say because, you know, the men in the world are like in charge. Now we've got an Ice Warrior. Now that's what they look like. We've got an Ice Lord, and he's looking very menacing there. We've got Alpha Centauri. She's hasn't really changed much in 50 years. We've got Sarah Jane Smith, who's the Doctor's companion now. And we've also got the place where Peladon is, and we've also got a statue of Agador, who's been going around killing people. Now, this cover's exactly the same as the other cover. We've got the archway and the fire. It's just a reddish kind of colour, and people being changed around. So yeah, it's a really good cover though. And it's got like this reddish kind of texture to it, and I really like this cover. Once again, it's got the BBC logo. It's really good. So we've also got the back of the cover. Now we've got the monster of Peladon, made by the same person, Brian Hales, starring John Pertwee. We've got the storyline, we've got the pictures, we've got the special features, and the running time. Now, the storyline is when the TARDIS lands 50 years after its first visit to Peladon, the Doctor and Sarah discover a troubled planet ruled by the late King's daughter. Peladon is at the center of war, and the Galactic Federation desperately needs a mineral found in the mines. But why is the ghost of Agador killing miners, and why can't everyone be trusted? Queen Trilla needs the Doctor's help to find out. Now, the storyline is special features, commentary by Nina Thomas, Queen Trilla, Donald Gee, Eckersley, Ralph Watson, Ettis, Stuart Fell, Alpha Centauri. Now, I believe that Alpha Centauri is played by a boy. Barry Letts, producer, and Terence Dicks, script editor. Moderated by Toby Haddock. Fan commentary for episode 4 only, with fans Rob Stephen, Mark Aldred, Kate Durose, and Philip Newman. The Peladon Saga, Part 2. Manning Sony, Carl Lennons, and Nick Hobbs. Never heard of those guys. Deleted scenes, recreation of a deleted scene based on the surviving audio recording. Where Are They Now? David Jacobs interviews actress Yasmin Churchman, who provided the voice of an alien ambassador, Alpha Centauri. On Target, Terence Dicks, a celebration of the many Doctor Who stories Terence novelised for the Target's books. See, I knew it'd come in handy. Now, range over the years. Now, PDF, material radio, production information, subtitles, photo gallery, and digitally remastered picture and sound quality. Now, this story goes for 206 minutes approx, and it's absolutely great. I love this DVD. It's a Region 4 DVD. Now, here's the pictures. We've got Alpha Centauri. We've got the Ice Lord. We've got Sarah Jane and this other guy. We've got the Queen of Peladon. We've got Statue of Agador and the Third Doctor. We've got Alpha Centauri. We've got an Ice Warrior threatening Sarah Jane Smith. So yeah, that's the back of the cover. It's really good. And now, as we look inside the disc, we've got the second disc. It's all greenish colour. And then we've got the first disc, and it's all like the same cover as the disc. It's really good, and for once we don't get those stupid roundels. And I think we're only getting them now in the box sets, and in the normal DVDs we're just getting the roundels. So we've got the chapter points. It's a 6-part adventure, so it's worth your money for this one. And yeah, so it's really good, this DVD. Overall, I rate this an 8.5 out of 10. It's really good, this DVD. You've got to get it. It's really good. And yeah, it's a great DVD. I love this one, and I love it to bits. So 9 out of 10. Sorry I don't have a booklet for this one. It didn't really come up in mind for me. So yep. Overall, I rate this box set probably an 8 out of 10. It is really good. Love this box set. And yeah, so next time I will be reviewing a probably, I don't know what I actually will be reviewing next time, but, you know. Until next time, though, keep on subscribe, comment, and rate this DVD. And next time, I will meet you, and keep on looking at my reviews. And until then, see you next time.